you know the middlemen who are there right now are monopolistic, and they have a say in terms of prices right now. Hi. So this is the Indian Express opinion article, basically article by Shivraj Chauhan. He used an article regarding how new farm laws will free the farmers and help increase the income. That's the topic as far as it concerns. So let's look at what are major points of this. So as I said, the article is written by Madhya Pradesh CM Shivraj Chauhan, who is a BJP member. So he said he gave some stats regarding how the farmers in Madhya Pradesh have been helped. Like he said, 42.05 lakh farmers were paid claims in 2018, 2019, and 2019-20 under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Now these schemes are important. So when you are writing a VAT or in a GD or this one, know these schemes. Government schemes become one of the important part of answering questions or trying to build content. So the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, know about it, try to understand that. So you have data with regards to the same. Next, also he said that farmers of the state were paid 5348 crore on Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. So again, a particular scheme by the government. Know the various schemes that the government comes across. It's useful in terms of data and stats. So he's talked about various benefits that the farmers have received from the government which is there. He also to give an example of how in a particular district, um, a case against Fortune Rice Limited with regards to contract, okay, breach of contract was solved in 24 hours. So he also talks about how government is more farmer friendly than corporate friendly, because the whole contention is that the farm laws are more corporate friendly. So he's talking about how a particular case had been solved. So this is the benefits that you've given. But if you look at, these are not directly related to farm laws. He has given general points as such. Then he talks about uh, how the farm law itself will help. It will help cushion farmers and farm growers about adverse impact of price fluctuation. So basically, he's talking about the farmers will have more options of trying to sell its produce to different people. So it will help them to cushion any adverse impact of price fluctuation. Maybe they can go into contract. So I think this basically talks about contract farming, where they can decide on the price with the company, and any decrease in the price, they should not have a problem with regards to it. So he can basically says they have freedom to sell wherever they want to, and the monopolistic trading practices and cartels which are there right now. So he's talking about you know the middlemen who are there right now are monopolistic, and they have a say in terms of prices right now. They want to free them and say that you can sell wherever you want. That's the basic idea. But if you look at the farmers, major contention is that the moment corporates come into picture, they will create a monopoly, and big corporates will automatically demand more from the farmers, and that could be a problem. So he also talks about contract farming. Contract farming is for farming and not for the land. So now the contention with the farmers is that they are scared that the land will go off, but he trying to allege that here that it's for farming. Yes, to some extent, if you look at the farm laws, and the benefit is that contract farming is good, but I really not sure whether contract farming is introduced by the farm laws, because contract farming is still happening. Like Pepsi and all, I do have contract farming already happening. So, I mean, you could also do contract farming without the laws being passed. You can also sell it to companies without the laws being passed. So, all that is already existing. But yes, these are the contentions with regards to laws that will help farmers to sell to wherever they want. It will help in contract farming, and it will help more corporates to come into farm, so that more technology and more money is provided to the for more better crops that are. Okay. He also tries to erase fears that this will not affect the mandis or MSP. So minimum selling price and the mandis will not be affected. So this is the major points as far as the CM has made with regards to the farm laws. So the major contention, if you look at what the government has been saying, is they have been more farmer friendly. They have been able to procure more number of goods from the farmers. By issue with regards to whole contention, I mean what they talk is perfectly all right, but they're not talking less about the laws and more about general pointers how government is farmer friendly. So the clauses with regards to which clause and how it is helping the farmers, that has been not been brought about by the government. But yes, contract farming is definitely useful, no doubt about it. People agree to that. But the farmers' contention is the law is more towards the favor of the corporates, whereas uh, The government feels that we need to bring in corporate farming or contract farming that could help to increase the revenue of the farmers. That's the whole thing. They also brought in one of the arguments about the Swaminathan report, which is there regarding farm laws. Not sure of the name. Check it out. Know about that. They say that Congress has been put it into back burner for last many years, and they were the one who brought it out. Now, the problem with the government is that for everything they blame the opposition, the Congress basically. Even after being 6-7 years in power, I mean, you keep on blaming the opposition. I don't think it is a right practice as such. So I think the focus has to be to focus on the laws and how does it help in terms of the argument. And here are some of the pointers that they have mentioned, and which is quite relevant in terms of contract farming is one thing that is important. I mean, being able to sell wherever he wants, second is that's very important. And these two are what will benefit farmers in terms of helping it in revenue terms. So I think yes, look at these points which are for the farm laws and look at how it will help, right? The link for the article out here, you can look at this link, try to go to the link. Whenever you look at a point of view, look at both the sides of coin. Everyone is biased towards one side, but when you list down the points, try to put points on one side, put the points on second side, because when in an interview they ask you opinion and try to go deep into any particular thought process, you should be able to understand both the sides and be able to argue on either side. That's the basic idea, right? Thank you.